Hey Wildcat fans, it's time for another one of our player interviews, and today we're with the Major Midget Wildcats, and I'm standing by with defenseman Carter Ansems. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being here, even if it's a bit of a strain on my neck. I will say that, I've talked to lots of guys at all sorts of levels, and there can be size discrepancy throughout this league because it does cover just that age group where some guys are growing into themselves faster than others. You obviously have a pretty big size advantage over most guys in the league.
Yeah.
How does that help your game, and is there any way it hinders you?
I can get into battles quicker and win those tight battles, but some disadvantages is I have to get foot speed and I have to practice on that more.
Mm-hmm. It's just, you end up in the penalty box every time you throw a hit?
Yeah.
I kind of thought you might say that. You do stand out a little bit on the ice, but certainly it's nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
Better to have that long reach and those things as part of your game.
Yeah, for sure.
So you obviously bring a lot of that to the table, but what are your biggest skills, and at the same time, what are you working on this season? Do you have any goals set for yourself?
For goals, probably to get into practice and work on some transition game. Working on not stick handling too much, and some of my things that I have going on well for me is puck movement and joining the rush. So.
Very good. Let's back up a little bit, actually, because you're in your first year with the Major Midgets, right? You played 2 years Major Bantam before this.
Yep.
Tell me about minor hockey and getting into the game. It's one of those guys that's been on skates since the time you could walk.
Yeah, for sure. My dad got drafted to the OHL, so always been in the hockey family, so it's always been around.
Right on. Where'd you play minor hockey?
Acadia.
Okay. Come through all the way through that program?
Yeah.
And good experience there?
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Do you get a chance to play with some of the guys that are on the team now? Do you know people before you joined this team?
Yeah, Aiden McLeod, Dylan Manning. Played hockey with them my whole life, so.
Okay. That's good. Helps chemistry have that sort of built in already.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about away from the rink a little bit. What do you like to do when you're not worried about hockey?
Probably spend time with family, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. He is a simple man.
Yeah.
You guys, hockey is pretty much the full focus right now for you guys going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me a little bit about the team right now. You guys are kind of just right in the thick of things, sort of right in the middle of the standings. You're not at the top, you're not at the bottom right now. You guys are kind of just sort of stuck in the middle. What do you need to do to get over that hump and get into that top four, that upper echelon of teams this year? You've been close in a lot of games. You guys have been in overtime a lot. But what do you need to do to find that next gear?
Just keep in games, get a good first period, and that'll transition through for the year.
All right. Well, nothing but the best going forward, Carter. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Carter Ansems with the Valley Major Midget Wildcats.